So some of the different forms I've created, right? We created a student retention and success survey for where I teach, just to find out what we could do to help the students better. And we distributed that to a couple of students, and we got a couple hundred responses. And then here are all those responses about, what can we do to better serve our students at the college where I teach. Also, you could go into this thing here under form and say, I want to see a summary of the responses right there. And it brings up this view, which gives me kind of a real nice breakdown of all the different responses. So I could kind of see, the graphs and charts just automatically. We also did a sign-up sheet for a field trip that we took where people had to enter their information. So if I wanted to view that live form, that's what that looked like right there. And then we had all the students sign in, and we had the roster basically for the field trip. So another really cool thing, which you cannot do with Microsoft Excel. You can't do these forms with Microsoft Excel. Furthermore, I went into another area that Google has, which is Google Sites, and you could just Google for Google Sites, and you could go into Google Sites, and then you could create a free site. I've created a couple examples here for my classes, but I created this one for our department. And at this site here, we have a place where there's some data, student learning outcomes we have to collect every semester. So we created this page where we could send this URL out to all of our different instructors. And then if they taught this class, they could click that link right there, and they could fill out the form for questions about their class and how they taught it, and it allows us to gather our different metrics, and then those metrics all of course get dumped into a spreadsheet where we're able to later go in and look at them and be able to show them for reporting purposes. So that's Google Drive, and it's pretty amazing, and it's got spreadsheets in it, and it's got forms, which is even better. And you could also do stuff like create folders, and you could store presentations. So here's like the PowerPoint presentation for my first week in my class, my computer class. You could pause it and read it if you like. And then what else? I could come in here and I could store Word documents and PDFs. So there's some Word documents and PDFs, and even a Microsoft Access database. So when I'm teaching my class, no matter where I teach it from, I just log into Google, and I have access to all my files for teaching this portion of my class. And you could upload files right there in Google Drive. So amazing, 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 amazing stuff. I created a special little Google account for Thomas McAllister, who is just, I don't know, a fictional character that I created. And I use this account for work. So I can log into this account from any old junky public computer. I don't worry really about it getting hacked because there's no supercritical data. And it always gives me access to all the materials I need to be able to teach my class from any computer, anywhere, anytime, no matter where I happen to be. Plus, there's all those other useful tools in there. So really super useful thing to know about Google Drive, Google Spreadsheets, Google Forms, and creating folders in there, and uploading files, and organizing your files, and all kinds of neat stuff. Good to know about.